Hey folks, it's Jim. There seems to be some confusion as to why the Russians are struggling in there, at least, as to what's really going on. And what's going on is some of the best Psy Ops ever. Folks, the best shooters in the world are in Ukraine right now. They came from all over the world to volunteer their services, and it's working. The Russians are terrified. They have never faced anything like this, okay? They're ghosts, you know? The guy next to you blows and you didn't hear anything, you didn't even know it was coming, and it's happening over and over every day, every hour, and they are horrified. Okay, their generals are dropping, right? I mean, the chain of command is being completely disrupted, and that's what sniping is all about. It's about creating chaos and fear. You know, the highest form of psychological operations, Psy Ops. That's what sniping's all about. And they are doing a wonderful job, gentlemen. I salute you. So, what are the four motivations for all of these operatives and snipers to have gone in? And if you notice the line, remember when all the trains were evacuating early on? This was about 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago. All those trains were taking people out, and then there were lines of men coming in, right? I could tell every fifth person about was either special ops, sniper, or both, okay? And that Russia was going to be heading into a hornet's nest, okay? Because there's probably 500 highly skilled shooters in there. Let me tell you, folks, it's a hornet's nest for anybody that's going in. And how do I know this? Because the Chechnians, Putin's Chechnian dog, not to the Chechnian people, Putin's Chechnian dog, that piece of whatever, boy, the bounty on him would have been nice. I'll tell you that right there. And that coward is tuck tail and run now. So, gentlemen, you have done your job, but you did your job too well because the dog you wanted is tuck tail and run now. So good job again. I salute you. But why are all these operatives there? First is a challenge to go up against a formidable foe, the Russian army. The next is money. It's not just the initial pay. I was offered $250,000. This was over 15 years ago. I wasn't even retired yet. I was on my last 60 days of leave on basket leave, getting $250,000 offers before I even got out. So can you imagine what the money is today, maybe? Huh? I'm not saying it's all money, but... And then there are bonuses for targets and mission completions, okay? So the money is ridiculous as well to go in theater. So that can be another motivation. Heroics and sympathy is another motivation. Sympathy for the Russian or the Ukrainian people, and the heroics of defending the weak, right? And then the next thing is, and this is, a righteous fight, right? If you're on the side of the Ukrainians, it's a completely righteous fight. No guilt, no remorse, just do your job, right? But the next thing is transition difficulty. A lot of people get back and you're good out there. You're really good. And you come back here and none of those skills translate to this world. And so many guys choose to go back in. And being in theater is more comfortable than being here and feeling lost. Okay? Veterans have a hard time transitioning, especially if you have some really good skills. Some people have a hard time transitioning, not all, obviously, but many do, and it's really unfortunate. And then now we see from all over the world, it's not just U.S. people, all over the world, they volunteered to go in there. And that's where the Russians have found themselves. So what's going on? Some of the best Psy Ops ever. While he's in Russian TV, they know who he is. Okay? And when he went there, you think fear didn't crawl up their spines to hear that he's in theater? And he's coming for them? Oh, you bet he did, like a ghost, man. So, and there are many others. You bet. The rumors are probably flying all through the Russian military about who's out there. They want out. They want out. They've never faced anything like this, not even remotely. It is just, I salute them all. They have gone, they have done exactly what you're supposed to do to create fear and chaos, and they have done both superbly. So, gentlemen, I salute you again. So that's interesting. Since Wally's arrived, there are 5 dead Russian generals. Okay? I know that maybe not mean anything to you who don't understand them. In 20 years of fighting, the U.S. has lost 1 general. 20 years we lost 1 general, and that was an internal job. Okay? So, you can look all that up for yourselves. But yeah, unfortunately, the Russian system is a little different, and you're up against the best shooters in the world. They volunteered to go in there, and some of the motivation is to bag that trophy, believe it or not. To face the enemy that you trained for and never got the opportunity to face. And this was the moment, right? And I know that someone in specifically for that Chechnian dog that's tuck tail and run now. He knows what he's headed into. He knows. He's a dog. He knows they don't stand a chance. You go into that hornet's nest and you're a target, you're done. Don't do it. He knows he's tuck tail run. That shows what a coward he is. These people are used to bullying everybody. They've never fought a real fight. And that's what's happening. They're used to bullying. Bully, bully, bully. And now they're facing some of the best in the world. The best is there for sure. Right? So, yeah. Now look. It's just, sorry I'm laughing, but to see that Chechnian dog tuck tail and run. Yeah, you coward. Yeah. So, yeah, Putin's Chechnian dog. We're going to send the Chechnians in. Well, how's it working out for you there, Vladdy boy? Yeah, you just got to face some real men. That's what happened in Ukraine. The best volunteered to go in. They wanted to face the best. And there you go. And some had other motivations too for that Chechnian dog. Not to the Chechnian people. I'm talking about Putin's Chechnian dog. And if you've been in theater, you know who I'm talking about. And so now we see his colors, don't we? Yeah. You want to face a real fight? You tuck tail and run, you coward. Anyway. So that's what's going on. Why is the Russian army military looking inept? They're facing, folks, it's a hornet's nest in there for them. And fear is rattling them. They want out. They want out of there, okay? They had no idea what they were getting into, and they had no idea that the best in the world were going to come. And especially Wally. I mean, he's on Russian TV already. Do you realize that? They're trying to claim that he's dead every other day, and he pops up to show them, hey, I'm not. You know what I mean? So the psychological ops have worked brilliantly, okay? He's on Russian TV, people. Do you realize how deep that is for one person to spread that much fear? Okay? That's Psy Ops at its finest. So, and they did their job, so I salute them all. I wish they would have been able to get that Chechnian dog, and I bet the bounty on him was really nice. What a trophy that would be. I wonder how many people are in there right now that just wanted to whack at him. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. People wonder why is all this. It's not just that. The Ukrainian people are fighting ferociously, man. What honor. What honor. To take this military on, to stand tough. Yep. What honor, man. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just wow. And they've done it. They've all done it together. It has worked, okay? And I think that my fear is that the Russians will pull back and do something horrible. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully there's as Sun Tzu says, a golden bridge for Putin to get out and save face. Hopefully there's some intelligence in our leadership so that something worse doesn't happen. But it is nice to see that even the Chechnians, if you'll notice, the Chechnians do not want to go in there. Go look at what's happening to the Belarus army as well when they found out who's in there. You think all of us don't know who the best shooters in the world are? And then you come to find out that they're in there? Folks, let me tell you something. They are scared. And it's not of the Ukrainian military. It's the ghosts in the grass, man. You got no defense against them. And they know it. And they got targets on them. And they're scared. And that's what's going on. Okay? This Chechnian dog, is supposed to be ruthless and Yeah, who is he now? Tuck tail and run. He's never had to fight anything like they're about to enter into, and they know it, and that's why they're tuck tail. So, gentlemen, I salute you. Wonderful. Outstanding execution. Fantastic. So, that's what's going on in there. It is a hornet's nest, and it is horrific, okay, for the other side. They are in a hornet's nest they never even imagined. Yep, that's what happened. And I have a feeling if something else goes down, they're going to show up wherever that next place is too. So hope you're all doing well. Be blessed. And I'm surprised that more people aren't talking about this. That, who's in there. I mean, Wally's openly stated it. He's on Russian TV. And Wally's popping up doing videos. So we can talk about it. We're not revealing anything. And the Chechnians are tuck tail and run. So they know too. Everybody knows. Don't go in there. It's a hornet's nest. And you're probably not coming out. Hope you're all having a good day. That's what's going on in Ukraine. Be well. Be blessed. Most of all, be prepared. And work on your faith. Jim out.